Cute.
Starting yet? Oh shit. Yeah, I'll go first. It's the first week of taking this pretty seriously and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm glad that I'm putting the time and effort and energy toward this. I think it's been really fun so far to push myself, and I think it's going to continue to be rewarding. My first question that I'm asking myself, what did I want to accomplish this week? Because it was the first week, I was worried about like schedule wise how it was going to turn out, but it seemed fine. I have been doing 2-a-days for a while now. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I was already doing a workout in the morning and a workout in the evening. So the only difference now is that The only difference now is that I am doing another class in the evening instead of doing my own gym thing. What did I actually accomplish? I think I'm establishing kind of a foundation for these lifts and also some confidence. I feel like the biggest thing for me right now is to keep moving the bar, keep cleaning and jerking and snatching, and kind of build up my confidence in my ability to do those things. I lack a lot of confidence. I usually don't feel good when I approach the bar at the beginning of the class. I'm typically nervous, but I am noticing in myself that I feel a little bit more, I have a little bit more sureness, confidence in my ability every time I go back. How am I feeling at the week's end? I'm feeling pretty good. Not discouraged, pretty energized by the week that I've just had, and I'm ready to keep going. I'm just like, I look like an evil villain, like petting my cat. I tried to talk about this earlier this week, but it was not coherent at all. I was finishing up a book called Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and it hit home for me. It was almost like the sign that I needed, the universe speaking to me, telling me that I'm heading in the right direction, because the main character in the novel has a realization very, very similar to my own from this past weekend. Lydia is this 16-year-old girl. All her life, she has done exactly what her parents wanted her to do in order to hold their marriage together, their life together, their family together. She based her entire personality off of the desires of her parents. So this one quote from the book basically sums up how I felt. I'm gonna put it up on the screen, but I'm gonna read the part that stood out to me the most. From now on, she will do what she wants. Feet planted firmly on nothing, Lydia, so long enthralled by the dreams of others, could not yet imagine what that might be. But suddenly the universe glittered with possibilities. I feel like I relate very hard to Lydia. She was the most relatable character to me, even though we didn't really see that much of her in the novel. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. If you like to read and you want to understand a deep core part of my personality, read this book. Seeing and reading these words after I had had a very similar, like, come to Jesus moment, I think it was just a sign, you know, that I'm headed in the right direction. And I could either be looking for those signs to push me forward, or the universe is just telling me that I'm headed in the right direction. It's just affirming for me that doing what I want for me is good. That was probably the biggest moment this week. That was my high, for sure. It made me feel so seen. That's what I'm trying to say. This book made me feel seen. Okay, that's it for this episode. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for fun. So check back next week. We'll do episode 3 and maybe I'll PR. I don't know. We'll see.